As a doctor who has worked with older adults for more than 40 years, I have seen what happens when blood finally reaches muscles and nerves that have been starved for oxygen. In just 24 hours, I have watched pale, numb toes turn pink again, swollen legs lose fluid, and people who could barely climb a step start moving with more confidence. Not because of magic, but because circulation finally improved. Researchers are now seeing the same thing in the lab. In one study from Penn State Heart and Vascular Institute, published in the journal Frontiers in Nutrition, older adults with poor leg circulation drank a nitrate-rich beetroot juice for less than a week. Their blood levels of nitric oxide building blocks rose more than 7 times higher, and their blood pressure during hard walking dropped by about 5 points. In simple terms, their arteries relaxed and blood could move more easily to the heart and leg muscles. Why does this matter so much after 61st? Poor circulation is often silent. Arteries slowly stiffen, nerves get less oxygen, and small blood vessels in the feet begin to close. Over time, that can mean pain when you walk, slow healing, cold or burning feet, and a much higher risk of clots and strokes. Second, when blood flow improves, everything feels different. Your muscles get fuel, your nerves wake up, and every step feels safer. The hopeful news is that you can often start helping your circulation with simple daily choices. Certain natural drinks can relax blood vessels, raise nitric oxide, and support healthier blood flow in less than a day. In this video, I will show you 6 of the most powerful circulation-boosting drinks that every senior should know about, plus easy ways to use them safely alongside your normal care. Stay with me, because drink number 1 has been tested in clinical studies and may open arteries faster than almost any other natural remedy we know. Number 6 is green tea with fresh ginger. It looks simple in the cup, but inside your body it works like a gentle circulation booster for your arteries, your leg muscles, and even your heart. Green tea is rich in natural plant compounds called catechins, especially one called EGCG. Think of these as helpers that tell your blood vessels to relax and open a little wider so blood can move through with less struggle. In a study of older adults published in a cardiology journal from researchers in Japan, people who drank green tea regularly had better artery function and slightly lower blood pressure compared with those who did not. In plain language, their blood vessels became more flexible and their circulation improved. When you add ginger, the effect becomes even stronger. Ginger contains substances called gingerols and shogals that calm inflammation in the vessel walls and help the blood flow more smoothly. Some research from universities in India and Europe suggests that ginger can gently reduce blood stickiness and improve blood flow in the legs without the strong side effects of many medicines. It will not replace your prescriptions, but it can support what your doctor is already trying to do for your circulation. Here is how to prepare it in a way that protects the active compounds. Use good quality loose leaf green tea or an organic tea bag. Heat the water until it is hot but not boiling. Very hot water can damage some of the helpful catechins. Add about 1 tablespoon of freshly grated ginger or around half a teaspoon of ginger powder. Let the tea sit for about 5 minutes, then drink it while it is warm. If the taste feels too strong, you can add a small spoon of raw honey, which also brings gentle anti-inflammatory benefits. The best time for this drink is in the late morning or early afternoon, about 2 hours after breakfast, when circulation naturally starts to slow. As you drink it, the warmth in your mouth and chest is only the beginning. Inside your blood vessels, green tea and ginger are working together to relax tight arteries, protect them from damage, and help more oxygen-rich blood reach your legs and feet. Stay with me, because the next drink you will see has even stronger evidence behind it and has been tested in clinical trials for improving blood flow in the legs of older adults. It may be the single most powerful natural drink for waking up tired circulation. Number 5 is a surprising combination that works much better than it looks in the glass. Pure pomegranate juice with a tiny pinch of cayenne pepper. It sounds unusual, but inside your arteries it can be a powerful team. Pomegranate juice is packed with special antioxidants called punicolagens. These target the inner lining of your blood vessels, the endothelium, and help your body make more nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is your own natural vessel relaxer. It tells stiff arteries to loosen, open a little wider, and let more blood reach your legs and feet. In clinical studies on older adults with circulation problems, daily pomegranate juice improved blood vessel function and made it easier for people to walk longer before feeling leg pain compared with a control drink. In simple terms, their arteries work more smoothly and their legs receive more oxygen. Cayenne pepper adds the spark. The heat in cayenne comes from a compound called capsaicin. Once it reaches your system, capsaicin gently widens blood vessels and helps blood flow more freely to the areas that need it most, including your toes and calves. Many people also feel a warm flush in their face or chest after taking cayenne. That is not a side effect. It is a sign that circulation is waking up. To prepare this drink in a senior-friendly way, start with 1 small glass of 100% pure pomegranate juice with no added sugar. Stir in only 1/8 of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper at first. If you are very sensitive, you can start with just a small pinch on the tip of a spoon. Sip it slowly in the early afternoon when circulation often dips and legs begin to feel heavier. If your stomach feels delicate, have a small piece of whole grain toast or a few crackers with it to soften the impact. In one clinical trial reported in a nutrition journal, older adults with reduced leg blood flow who drank pomegranate juice each day showed better blood flow measurements and less leg discomfort after a short period compared with those who did not. Researchers believe this comes from 3 effects working together: more nitric oxide, less damage from free radicals, and better flexibility in the artery walls. Stay with me, because drink number 4 has been studied even more closely in people with serious artery problems and may offer some of the fastest natural support for tired, underperforming leg circulation. Number 4 is a drink that world-class athletes have used for years, but the people who may need it most are seniors with tired legs and poor circulation. It is a simple blend of beetroot juice and tart cherry juice. If you are over 60 and your feet feel cold, your calves burn when you walk, or you get out of breath on small hills, this combination can help bring more oxygen-rich blood back to your muscles. Beetroot is one of the richest natural sources of dietary nitrates. Your body turns these nitrates into nitric oxide, a gas that tells your blood vessels to relax and open so more blood can reach your legs and feet. This conversion starts with the good bacteria in your mouth, which is why you should avoid strong antibacterial mouthwash right before drinking beet juice. In a clinical study on older adults reported in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition by researchers in the United Kingdom, daily beetroot juice raised blood nitrate levels, lowered blood pressure by several points, and improved blood vessel function in less than 24 hours. In simple language, their arteries became more flexible, and blood could move more easily to working muscles. Tart cherry juice adds a second layer of protection. It is packed with dark red pigments called anthocyanins that calm inflammation in the inner lining of your arteries and help repair small areas of damage. This can lower levels of C-reactive protein, a blood marker linked with stiff vessels and poor circulation. Many people notice that when they start using tart cherry regularly, their legs feel a little less heavy and their joints a little less stiff, especially later in the day. To make this circulation blend, mix equal parts beetroot juice and tart cherry juice, about 4 ounces of each. Choose unsweetened juice whenever possible. If you can, pick organic or cold-pressed beet juice to protect the nitrate content, and tart cherry juice made from Montmorency cherries, which are especially rich in helpful compounds. Drink it first thing in the morning on a mostly empty stomach so your body can absorb the nutrients quickly. If the earthy taste is strong for you, a small splash of apple juice can soften the flavor without canceling the benefits. Stay with me, because drink number 3 takes a completely different path. It does not rely on fruit at all, yet in some studies it has helped people with serious circulation problems walk farther with less pain in just a few weeks. Number 3 is turmeric golden milk, an old Ayurvedic drink that modern research is starting to take very seriously for blood flow and inflammation. Turmeric contains curcumin, a bright yellow compound that helps calm inflammation inside your blood vessels and supports the delicate lining of your arteries. When that lining is healthier, blood can move more easily down to your calves, ankles, and feet. In a small study of older adults reported in the Journal of Medicinal Food, people who took daily turmeric-based drinks had less leg swelling and could walk farther in simple walking tests compared with those who did not. Researchers believe this comes from better vessel relaxation and lower inflammation rather than from pain relief alone. Here's the part most people never hear. Curcumin is not absorbed well unless you combine it with the right helpers. It needs a little fat and a small amount of black pepper to cross the gut wall and reach your blood. That is why traditional golden milk uses full-fat milk or coconut milk with a pinch of black pepper. The fat acts like a carrier and the pepper contains piperine, which can multiply curcumin absorption many times. To prepare it, gently warm 1 cup of whole dairy milk or full-fat coconut milk in a small pot. Add 1 teaspoon of good quality turmeric powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper, a small pinch of ginger, and a little cinnamon for extra vessel support and blood sugar control. Keep the heat low and whisk for about 5 minutes without boiling so the spices can blend into the fat. Drink it warm about an hour before bed so your body can use the curcumin while you sleep, when repair processes are naturally more active. Many seniors who use turmeric golden milk regularly report that their feet feel warmer, morning stiffness eases, and their legs feel a little lighter during the day. It will not replace your medicines, but it can gently support what your doctor is already doing for your circulation. Stay with me, because drink number 2 takes a very different path. Instead of warming you from the inside, it works like a cooling river for your arteries and has been tested in people with serious leg artery problems who needed help walking farther with less pain. Number 2 is a simple red drink that heart doctors are paying more attention to every year. If you are over 60 and you live with high blood pressure, cold feet, or heavy legs, this one is for you. It is a mix of hibiscus tea and hawthorn berry, and it can gently help your arteries relax and send more blood down to your calves, ankles, and toes. Hibiscus flowers are rich in deep red pigments called anthocyanins. In a clinical trial from Tufts University published in the Journal of Nutrition, adults with high normal blood pressure who drank hibiscus tea 3 times a day for 6 weeks lowered their top blood pressure number by about 7 points on average, compared with those who drank a placebo tea. That is enough to make a real difference for circulation to your legs over time. Scientists believe hibiscus helps your blood vessels soften and widen in a way that is similar to some common blood pressure medicines that act on the ACE system, but in a gentle, food-based form. Hawthorn berries add a second boost. They contain natural compounds called proanthocyanidins that help your heart squeeze more effectively without speeding it up. In studies reviewed in the journal Phytomedicine, Standardized hawthorn extract modestly improved exercise tolerance and reduced symptoms in people with mild heart failure. For seniors, that can translate into walking a little farther, climbing stairs with less breathlessness, and sending more blood to the lower legs with each heartbeat. To make this circulation-supporting drink, steep 2 hibiscus tea bags or about 2 spoonfuls of dried hibiscus in 2 cups of hot water for around 10 minutes. Then add a small amount of liquid hawthorn extract, following the dose on the bottle, or a small spoonful of hawthorn powder. Sip 1 cup in the late morning and the other in the early evening so your blood vessels have support through most of the day. You can drink it warm for an extra soothing effect, or cool it in the fridge if you prefer a refreshing drink. The tart berry taste of hibiscus with the mild sweetness of hawthorn makes this an easy habit to enjoy. Stay with me, because drink number 1 uses a very different approach. It has been studied in people with serious leg artery problems and may help some seniors walk farther with less pain in a matter of weeks. Number 1, citrulline watermelon smoothie. A well-made watermelon smoothie can help open your blood vessels, send more warm blood to your calves and feet, and support the arteries that keep you walking independently. Researchers at Florida State University ran a small clinical study on adults with stiff arteries and early high blood pressure. They used a watermelon extract rich in citrulline, the special amino acid found in the white part of watermelon. After 6 weeks, people who took the citrulline had lower blood pressure and better artery function than those who took a placebo, according to results published in the American Journal of Hypertension. In simple terms, their blood vessels relaxed and blood could move more easily toward the legs. Here is why this matters for you. Citrulline turns into arginine in your body. Arginine then becomes nitric oxide, a natural gas that tells your blood vessels to relax and widen. Unlike many pills that are broken down in the liver, citrulline is absorbed very well and can keep nitric oxide levels higher for many hours. That means smoother blood flow, warmer toes, fewer nighttime cramps, and more comfortable walking for many older adults. To turn this science into something you can drink, blend 2 cups of ripe watermelon flesh with 1 cup of the pale white rind from an organic watermelon. The rind is where most of the citrulline lives. Add a spoon of fresh lime juice for vitamin C, which helps protect the citrulline, a few fresh mint leaves to support circulation, and a little coconut water to keep you hydrated. Blend until smooth and drink it about 30 minutes before your main meal of the day, so your body can absorb the amino acids without too much competition from other proteins. Stay with me, because in the final part I will show you how to fit all 6 of these circulation drinks into a simple daily plan that supports your legs, your heart, and your independence without feeling overwhelming. These 6 drinks are a natural way to wake your circulation back up, and you can start today. The best part is you do not need all 6 at once. Even choosing 2 or 3 that you enjoy and drinking them regularly can make a real difference in how warm, light, and comfortable your legs and feet feel. Remember, your circulation did not weaken in a single day. Small daily choices are what rebuild it. You may notice a little change within 24 hours, but the real progress comes when you stick with these drinks for a few weeks and let your blood vessels slowly recover and grow stronger from the inside. Always talk with your healthcare provider before making big changes to your diet, especially if you use medicines that affect clotting or blood flow. For most seniors, though, these natural drinks are a safe, pleasant, and effective way to take back some of the comfort and confidence that poor circulation has taken away. If you have questions or want to share your own experience, write it in the comments. We read every message. Give this video a like if it helped you, and stay tuned, because in an upcoming video, we will show you a simple daily plan that combines these drinks with easy leg movements to support your circulation even more.